Ah, yeah. Hi. Hi, welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, what's with my hair? Welcome to the morning stream. Yesterday we streamed in the evening and in the morning. Today probably a spell. Gamma Volantis, how are you doing? This is my lunch right now because I have some stressful days right now. Ah, Oskiwa. Hi, good morning. Well, I guess afternoon. I don't know. Yeah, stressful days. My wife is actually working a lot this week, which is not very inconvenient. And so I have to pick up the little one from kindergarten. Volantis at 3 a.m. What's with the... Wow. I'm worried. Yeah, so my wife is working a lot. I have to... So like at shortly before 2 o'clock, I have to go. That's over an hour of work now, so that's good. I've been actually thinking about what we're doing here today because this is going to be interesting. So yeah, we now have to figure out how to do scrolling. I'm thinking like I'm not going to actually think about too much about the scrolling with the. We have to also keep in mind that this is kind of a weird scenario to have nothing in one column and everything else in the other columns. Like this is the most cards there will be on the screen if everything works according to plan. So we are kind of operating like in an extreme situation, I feel. But that's good. Like if we can make it work for this amount of cards on the screen, then the regular game will be looking a lot more relaxed. Because, you know, right now, most of the cards are not connected. There's a lot of cards on the screen. The cards also concentrate on 3 rows instead spread around on the 4 rows. So yeah, that's kind of like a weird scenario right now. And I have to say, this is a bit weird. We might have to do a kind of split screen situation here, I feel. Because you see the problem here is that in this situation, the cards are overlapping the girl. I mean, the girl might scroll down off screen. But if the girl is off screen, you don't see the halo. And you might want to have the halo always inside. So this is a bit... so you might always have like a little... Like if the girl is off screen, we might create like a little off screen area where we draw always the halo. And then, so we always can at least see the halo. So it's not so it doesn't scroll off screen. This is actually a tough nut to crack right now because it's actually quite gameplay relevant and we haven't tested it so far, so I don't know what to do. So I guess the best situation right now would be to just assume there is no split screen, that you just have to scroll down to see the halo, and then if we ever feel like we actually want to see the halo always, then we can bring it back. Okay, so let's create a plan. Oh, by the way, I also have a new goal here. Because Gruber asked, he has some time to work on it right now, and he asked to give him some feedback on the music. And so far, we haven't learned a lot about the music, so I want to maybe learn about it a little bit. Let me pause the background music. It's very soft. It's too soft, I feel. Yeah, I hardly hear it. I'm gonna crank up the. Do you guys hear it? Now I hear it. Yeah, it's too soft. Also, it feels a bit too. It feels a bit like really, like a bit menacing. With there's a bass happening, and the bass is a bit too menacing, I feel. Needs to be more bright, more happy, I feel. Okay. Bring back the Zelda. But we could also add sound effects. But let's do that after we do the scrolling, because this is kind of something that we have to figure out right now. So there's 3 solutions: the Weeble solution, which is to make the scrolling dependent on the mouse position. That's just for mouse, I guess. Well, all of this is mouse scrolling. Then we have the edge scroll and the wheel scroll. I kind of feel edge scroll and the wheel scroll would be probably the best solution. But I don't mind doing the Weeble first, just to see if it works. So the Weeble, unbelievable. This is the max column height. And I'm gonna set it to 0 at the init, so we have something in there, because we have to do some calculations. And I guess we can just tie it to. Right, so this is if not mouse position, else. If max col hull is smaller than 64, then else the scroll equals 0, else the scroll equals mouse y divided by 128. So this is kind of like the y position of the mouse, multiplied by something like this. Let's try that. So if I'm going down, this is actually not bad, I have to say. This is actually, I think we might just have found it. I want to see just a higher, yeah, this is higher column, but it's okay. It's still like everything's still clickable. Yeah, I might put a little offset up there, but otherwise it's fine. It's good. The cutoff might be like here, I feel. Well, we're gonna think about this. I'm gonna burn that bridge when I get to it. That was actually pretty good. Respect to Weeble. That was actually pretty good. So let's do like a -20. So I want to add some dead zone at the top, so I don't have to go all the way to the top for it to scroll down. The only problem is I don't quite know how to pull this off. I don't quite know. Oh, by the way, I haven't turned on. So we could subtract something from it, but the problem is if you subtract, then we might have negative values. So let's do something like this. Max mouse y minus 20, comma 0. We divide it by 108, something like this. See, I don't have to go all the way up now. So let me drag something there. I think we might need a bigger dead zone. Let's go 32. What's 128 minus 32? 96. Yeah. It feels about better. So I can go here and I see the top already, and then if I go down here, let me give me something with a larger line. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Feels good. Is that true? It's good. It's good. I like how dynamic it looks. Like if you move the mouse around, things are happening on the screen. I think that's an important quality. Up here, we probably need some kind of indication, visual indication that this is kind of the top, because you're not quite sure if you scrolled all the way to the top or not. Yeah. Look at this, we can play this game. That didn't feel so great. Creating like a really long line, it like snapped suddenly, it snapped down. That wasn't so great. See, this game works. It's already working. No, I cannot. I would love to go like this, but no. I would love to get also this out, but no. Also, I feel like we're not quite centered. I have to figure this out. Okay, so let's just like keep this around. Let's not engage in those crazy other solutions. Maybe, yeah. So the snap was a bit unfortunate. Maybe we can soften this out a little bit. The edge scroll tends to always feel a bit sudden. So maybe I don't want to go there. Wheel scroll would be actually good, so maybe we can we combine this with the wheel scroll? No, we can't, right? Yeah, probably not. Let's put it to a future problem thing. Okay, so what to do with a girl? We don't know. Clamp maximal speed for on card. Any animation halo. Yeah, I think halo is kind of like a big deal. I think we should bump this maybe a little bit up in priority. I think this should be maybe higher than what to do with the girl, because once we have the halo, we kind of like have a better idea what to do with the girl maybe. But clamp max speed on a card and Annie, that's something we can do earlier, and maybe sound effects as well. So let us turn on the sound effects, off the sound effects. You guys have to let me know if, because now I will engage in some sound effect work, and you guys let me know if you can hear anything. Usually it's not a big problem to hear. Pico-8 is usually too loud. Do we hear that? Yep, okay. See, that's a good volume. What happened? Why is it so soft? How did he manage for it to be so incredibly soft? That's something I'm surprised, because usually, you know, it's so difficult to make it. So this is kind of like the gray volume. See, this is kind of like his basic sound effect, and it's very, very soft. It's almost, it's all the way down here. And it's interesting because I usually, every time I had a Pico-8 project, I had the exact opposite problem. It was always, the music was always too loud. Oh, that's a nice effect. Boo, boo. This could be a good cancel thing. I want to have like maybe a bit a higher pitch kind of thing. Oops. When you pick a card up, maybe with some kind of effect. Oh. There's a dampen? You think there's a dampen? Because we talked about it. Bear mask, we talked about it, that adding the dampen. Oh yeah, there's dampen on it, but only on the first one. Does this have a dampen as well? Oh, this also has dampen. Yeah, but it's not that big. The difference is very subtle. I mean, it's there. So one idea that we had is, because I need a, yeah, but it makes it quieter for sure, but it's not like we barely hear anything, right? And so it needs to be like significantly louder. And it's the dampen makes it just a tad softer. So I think what happened is the sound. So I think what happened is he created like custom sound effects. These are custom sound effects, I think. And then they were already soft. And then he played them in the actual music, which is here, I think, softer even. So it's the volume is like the soft volume is like compounds on itself. And that's why I think it turned out a bit too soft. Which is okay. I mean, it's supposed to be ambient music. It's okay to be soft, but I think it just came out a bit too soft. Maybe a bit too high now. I like that. Did I have that on it? No. So this like plop, like taking a card. I have to write this down somewhere. 64 cancel, 63 pluck. Maybe we can add some sound effects to this. It doesn't sound much better. No. Wait, it's 62? Oh, okay, so it's 63, 62. I wrote it down wrong. What if I make it here slide? It's good, but it's... Oh, one is slide. I think it was okay. Oh, arpeggio. Let's do arpeggio. Let's see how that works. Yeah, it's just... It's too fast for arpeggio. Nah, it doesn't make much difference to the sound effects. I think it's a bit too fast. So now I want to like connect. When the cars actually connect. And then let me put an arpeggio on there. Vibrato, I mean. Oops, no, that's the wrong sound effect. What? Why is it the wrong sound effect? 111. Well, what, arpeggio fast? How about fade out? Well, fade out is probably not going to do anything. By the way, did I do some volume adjustments on this one? Yeah, I did. What about 63? Oh, I didn't. This is, I don't like how it sounds a bit. It's a bit annoying. No, I need this. Maybe too loud here. Maybe like this. Okay, let's try these and let's see how they work. They don't have to be final versions, right? So we are going to go. Let's bring. Oh, well, actually, not. Let's not bring back the Zelda view. I'm gonna have to listen to the sound, to the music now. Drop drag. There we go. Then SFX 63. That's cancel basically. Else. That's for connect. SFX 61. And start track, we're going to do SFX 62. Let's hear this. No, I don't like the. Okay, the cancel sound is good. I don't like the connect sound. Needs to be a lot more muffled, I think. Did I write 64? I did. How is it still playing 63? Weird. Huh? New. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, that was okay. Thank you, AG. Yeah, we have to fix the connect sound. This has to be more. Let's try something completely new. I think it needs to be less melodic. What if I just copy this and paste it in here? Just a variation on the same thing. Yeah, I did edit the girl, but the girl is still placeholder. But it does add a lot, I agree. Yeah. Like this. Let's try that. Yeah, just like the tone change kind of indicates that it's something more positive. Yeah, the cancel sounds. This is good stuff. What if I use the mouse? Yeah, that's good. I like it. I have an idea for a connect sound. What if I just like single note? Let's try that. Oh. Oh man, I wanna. Can we have something here? It's a bit too reduced. If we make just a single note, then the pickup sound also would have to be a single note. Nah, let's not do that. I think 61 was okay. If we found the notes a bit too video gamey, then we can always reduce them a little bit. We can definitely move one down, but which one would help us? Oh, no. Moving this down, give me a flat surface. Nothing helps here. I could move this one out, but that wouldn't help me at all. I want to have a board where I can move things around a little bit. Yeah, it's moving around a little bit too much, I feel. I think, didn't we already did that? We already changed this around in the, yeah, when we're scrolling. No, we did 64. Let's make the cutoff point further than 64. 64 plus 32, so that's 96, right? Let's go 96. Like this. See, now we're using basically the whole screen height. But now I'm not moving around as much when I move things here. Like if I really need the space, it moves down, but otherwise. Let's see. And now that's it. I really need the halo to start playing this game for real. Because that will actually close the game loop, basically. So maybe we should really focus on that. Yeah. Good, good. No, I like it. It's good stuff. Let's focus on the halo. I think I want to go back to making the halo work. Oh yeah, let's clamp the max speed. So here we're animating the cards. So max speed, I don't know what the max speed is going to be. Let's set it to 1 so we can really see the difference. So it's going to be something like mid. Right? I think that's how it works. That's how we clamp the speed. We put everything in a big old mid statement that will reduce the maximum speed, amount that we add or subtract from X. And that will make sure that if the cards have to fly a very long way, they won't be like turbo fast. Did you see this? Ooh. It's weird that it looks so robotic. I guess because we're not doing a diagonal clamp, we just do a square. It just looks so funny. Let me move things around. Yeah. Oh no, the robotic part of it is not something I enjoy. Oh, oof, ee. Let's put up the speed a bit higher. Let's make it 2. Yeah, no, I don't like the roboticness of it. Let's make it 5. Yeah, I can still see the roboticness though. Yeah, and I don't like that. So let's put it to 1, and then we have to rewrite this whole thing a little bit. We have to make a distance? Do we have to make a distance? Yeah. We have to scale a vector, right? So we have like 2 values. Then we have to calculate the distance of the values, and if they're smaller, we multiply. When we take the ratio, multiply both values. We apply those values. Why do I make things so hard for me? So first we merge those 2. We remove the mid thing. We do it a 2-step thing. So first we calculate the speed. So we're gonna go local SX, SY. Let's just do a 2-step because people on YouTube are complaining that if the lines are too long, you cannot see what is happening. So I'm gonna make it a 2 lines so we can see everything now. So we'll put a star here because this definitely can be a bit streamlined. Not what I'm looking for. It can be more compact. Then at the end of the day, something like this. Plus equals sx sy. Right. Right? This should do the same thing for now. Let's just see. Nope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. This feels correct. Okay, let's do oh god, I have a function for this. I'm gonna look it up on the internet. The distance function. Pico-8 distance. Oh, okay. Oh god, people have like these crazy calculations. Do I have to look in my own code? Just give me like a simple distance calculation. What's Lua distance? Let's go do Lua distance. Oh no. Why? Come on guys, give me a simple distance function. I don't want to figure it out myself. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, distance on the 2D player. And looked for something because this looks good. The one I clicked here, calculating distance, and it's Rema Gamer wanted to have something that's computationally efficient, and then people giving like all these. This is cool, but also it's not what I'm looking for. I just wanted like a simple version of that. Yeah, I guess that's the way to do this. But it's two objects, right? Let's go something like this. Ooh, there's something wrong. So we're gonna go. Definitely gonna go sx sy. So this is going to be giving the length of the vector. I just remembered I'm using that in my shmup code to find distance round point. Yeah, that's a good way to do like a collision detection. There's a lot of uses for this function in any kind of game. So and this will return the length of the vector. And so what I'm thinking is I divide. So if I divide What is that? Erotas gear. What do you mean, what is that? What do you mean with what is that? So if max speed is 2, and the distance is 2, then it's going to be 1. If this distance is 2 and this is 1, it's going to be 0.5. I guess that's good. So we're going to take this and divide it by the max speed. And then we're going to go if f is greater than 1, then this is going to be the clamp now. Sx sy equals sx times, well, let's just do it like sx times, or divided by f. Like this. So we are dividing by how much we overshoot the clamp, the maximum speed, and then we apply it. The application is Pico-8. It's called Pico-8. It's a fantasy engine, a fantasy console which allows you to make like retro games. Ooh, that looked nice and smooth. Look at this. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at this. Oh, yes. Wasn't that just like a joy? Oh, ooh, yes. Oh, that looks so nice. Okay, but it is, the clamp is too crazy. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that it still feels like it's attached to the card, but it doesn't seem excessive. Might actually put it even higher. 7. We can change the speed, so when the cards are kind of like shuffled out at the beginning, you can make it like this, and then yeah, that seems good. Did Pork-like also use distance calculation for enemies pen fighting as well? No, I don't. Yeah, I think at some point in the tutorial I might have used it, but I think in the end I did just pathfinding. So that pathfinding uses distance calculation, but it's not mathematical. It's not like it's not like as the crow flies distance, but you have to do actually like pathfinding and then count the spaces that you have to go. I haven't used the tutorial, yeah. Yeah, this feels good. Like it still feels attached to the mouse. But it doesn't feel like I am... Oh, look at this. I assume it's something like an A star, where I only looked at the dungeon generation part, but I found it was overkill for what I wanted. Yeah, sure. It was a recursive function from the player's position on the grid, then enemies would traverse. Yeah. It's kind of A star. Kind of. It's a version of A star, I guess. It's just like pathfinding. There's so much documentation on pathfinding, and again, I'm doing a broad statement, obviously, not calling out anyone specific, but usually I feel like there's so much information on pathfinding, and some of this like slightly different versions of the same algorithm, and it becomes very contradictory at some point. Also, there's a lot of work on doing optimizations on pathfinding when the map is huge, which is important, but it wasn't an important aspect for us, so. Okay, that's good. So I like this. This is already good. We did a good job here, and I think actually something we can also do is we can see. So this calculation here we can simplify now. We don't need the ABS thing. We can just go if f times 7 is, or if f times max speed. We don't need that technically, but I want it just like, because if we change the max speed, I still want the snap to be. So like, yeah, so this is basically, we're bringing back, because we calculate this by dividing through max speed, but if we then multiply it back with max speed, we get actually the distance at which the thing is traveling. And if that distance is smaller than 2.5, then we know we're very close, and then we can snap to the end position. Yeah, that seems good. So we don't have to do the ABS. That saves us a little bit of tokens. We get some of the tokens back that we invested in this. How are we on token wise? 1,500? That seems okay. Seems okay. We have a big part of the gameplay already implemented. There's still a Halo, which is going to be, this is the thing that comes next. But I don't have that much time left, so I want to get get some work done at the beginning of the Halo. Like I probably will be streaming for another like 20 minutes. So I'm going to get the beginnings of the Halo done, and then the rest of the Halo is something that we're going to do when in evening, obviously. Yes, the beginner at 1.5 seems amazing for this much gameplay. I think I have to say it's a bit, because I didn't do any optimization whatsoever, so I think it's a bit deceptive, because this is kind of like a not that complicated game. In a sense that I'm just drawing some sprites on the screen. And that's it. There's some math, you know, sure, but it's not crazy math, you know. So there's just one type of object that we're dealing with, it's just cards. And the interactions are very simple. There's no collision detection. There's collision detection with the mouse technically, but yeah, it's not like full-on collision detection with variable shape, size shapes, and so forth. So it's okay. We're definitely gonna spend the tokens later on. But yeah, if I made a game that has like a map, level or something, and like enemies and so forth, then yeah, that easily eats up the tokens. That's why I'm always saying, like, I had the video series where I said like, Weeblol is there. Hi, we used we used your idea for the scrolling, and then we kept it. It went well. It worked well. Yeah, see, now the scrolling is tied to the mouse Y position, and it works. It feels nice. It feels nice and juicy. So yeah, I had made a tutorial series where I said like, video series where I said like certain game types that people avoid because they find them intimidating are actually way easier to make than others that are very popular, but actually turned out to be kind of like a can of worms. And these kind of types of games are, I think, a good example. Like solitaire sounds like, ooh, I don't know. First of all, it's maybe not like the most rockstar kind of game. But also, like, it seems like something that's complicated. There's lots of cards and you know, gameplay mechanics, and there's lots of rules to this game, but they are very exposed to the player, and that's why it seems like it's more complicated, because you are aware of the rules. Whereas a lot of like arcade games, which are just like pick up and play kind of games. You don't have to know how they work. You just like press buttons and see what happens. They also have a ton of rules, actually a lot more rules, but they're not necessarily exposed to the player. The player doesn't have to like read a manual and, and understand how Super Mario works, like the math behind it. He doesn't understand. That doesn't have to understand it. He just press the button and then sees the spectacle unfold. And the spectacle, you know, has some rules and that you have to program as a programmer, but you don't have to learn them as a player. And therefore, Jump Run seems easier on the cursory glance than something like, I don't know, like a board game. But actually, quite often the arcade games turn out to be a lot more complicated. Because like if you don't have to expose the rules to the player, then you can make them crazy complicated. Because it's like, hey, the player never knows about them, you know. And like Jump Run says like all these like special little, you know, like coyote time, where if you run off a cliff, you still have a couple of frames left to jump, even though you're technically falling already. It's like, you know, these kinds of details are really make a huge difference, but the player is never aware of them. Okay, so this is good. We don't want to do a halo, and so how are we going to do the halo? That's a bit of a question now. I was thinking about maybe doing like a fourth heap there, but but there's just the halo has so many extra rules that I'm kind of tempted to just do like a halo array. Let's see how we work with a halo array, and then we can see maybe if there's. And then I will just put a card in that halo array. Let me just put a card in there. So now there's a card in a halo, but we don't see it. Also, for the purpose of this, I'm going to distribute the cards along all of the. So see, looks a lot more like this is the way the game's supposed to start at the beginning, with the cards nice and evenly distributed, and then we have plenty of room down there to draw the halo. Now, of course, sometimes the random number generator will create like these stupid spikes, and obviously players might also create those stupid spikes. So maybe I will actually make it so that we don't drop into the highest spikes, so the cards are always even distributed. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so for now, I just want to draw the card. I'm just gonna draw the card in a halo, in the center, and we're gonna go from there. Because this is something I have to figure out that I haven't fully understood how I want to do the halo. So everybody understands what we're doing. This is the halo, this thing. We kind of can drag cards in there, and then they will stay there, and then maybe they will circle around, or maybe not. Like this looks really nice, but now because this is already like a whole, this is like a whole line that we already have in there. But what happens if we just have one piece? Does it just circle around their head? Like how are we going to do that? The halo was the bit I missed at the start, I think. Well, yeah. You mean at the start of the entire stream, where like on the first day when I explained the game concept? Yeah, possible. There's a couple of challenges here. First of all, okay, there's the perspective thing. That's a whole different thing. But also the cards are rotated sideways now, and maybe hi Zenodja. Also, CNDK 99. Maybe gray template cards in it? Not sure, good question. The halo is empty at the beginning. There's nothing in there. You can drag cards in there. That's the idea. That's how your cards disappear. You can drag cards in there, and when you complete an entire circle, then they disappear. There is a couple of problems there. We're going to get to those problems in a second, but one of the big problems is that in order to create like an entire halo, or like physically, in order to create an entire halo around the head, you will actually have to have more than just one loop, more than just 6 cards, because it's 6 cards to create an entire loop. So we have multiple copies of the card when you put them in. That would solve that problem. Also, it would be nice if they were circling all the time, but I don't know if I can make that work. But a very fundamental problem is we have to draw the cards sideways. And there's 2 ways of doing this, and one is kind of like do like a transformation thing, like a function that rotates card sprites, which because Pico-8 doesn't have that built in. But that's computationally quite difficult, and also we're gonna have to do like the perspective correction here, so I'm not that keen on doing that. Another solution would be just to have a second set of the sprites and just like have a different sprite function from drawing this card sideways. This means we won't be able to rotate the cards. Like we can't animate the cards flying in, like going in and turning while they're coming in, spinning and so forth. We can't do that probably, but might not be the worst thing. We can just like they fly in, particle explosion, and then now they're sideways. That's okay. Maybe make the ribbons feed into her mind like a tape dispenser. And then create the halo depending on your score. Will you need to pull the cards out of the halo or just drop them? No, it's just you just drop them in there. This is the for PNG or into the game. What? This is a PNG. This is not a screenshot right now, but it's like how you call it, mock-up. But that's something I want to do now, so I'm kind of like figuring out what to do. So yeah, I think let's try that. Let's try to make let's create this stuff that allows us to draw the cards sideways. I think here you can rotate here, right? Can I rotate? Huh. How does it work? That's something I never found. Like there's so many hidden keyboard shortcuts in Pico-8. V or H? Is that how it works? No, that doesn't rotate. What? Huh? Oh, hex mode. Interesting. No, that flips. I don't want to flip. I want to rotate. Sprite editor says R is rotate. I'm pressing R, it doesn't rotate. Do I have to make it square? Ah, see, if it's square it rotates, that's the problem. Again, I once again ask Zep to to show me the width and height of a selection. Please show me the width and height of a selection down there. I don't understand why it's not yet implemented. I should maybe post a request on the forum. Yeah, you can just drag and drop images into Pico-8, external images. We're doing it, I think, we did it yesterday? Yeah, we did. I think we did that yesterday. I think I will make a small change here. I think we'll flip them eventually because I want them to go clockwise. Or actually counterclockwise would be, no. Clockwise, right, I want to have clockwise because that's how the planets revolve. Clockwise is the correct rotation of the universe. Actually, it's not. It just depends on what you consider as north and south. Oh, I already see a problem. I already see a potential gameplay problem. We're going to discuss it in a second. Well, actually, probably not going to be a problem. Okay, so let me see. I want them to turn, so up is facing left, which is kind of unusual. Usually you prefer right. We're kind of like, we're always reading to the right. Good guys go to the right. But I want to go to the left because I want the halo to be going clockwise. I don't know, it feels correct. I want to see how that works. Maybe that's a bad choice. Yeah, no, it turned correctly. Okay. It manga. What? Why don't you? I think this is the correct thing. And now the symbols also have to be like this. No problem. No problem at all. Keeping the time in mind. I think we can probably draw something on the screen and then that's going to be the end of the stream. Don't have to rotate that, I just realized. One of the things I don't need to rotate. I think I need to go one down. So this is going to be 7, right? And then 1, this is 5, 7. This is, I think this needs to be one more. The other direction? What? What with the other direction? What? It's good. You guys don't like the direction. We're gonna see how that feels. If we can change the direction later on. We can actually maybe even make a toggle so it's like left or right, depending on like on your preferences. Okay. I love how we allocated so much of the sprite sheet to just like the girl. She's important, alright? This is like... This is gameplay. So this is the draw card. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna call it draw card 2. I don't know. I want to keep it short. We're gonna keep the CRD to not gonna draw a shadow with the sideways cards. The main quest is just beginning. This is where the real game development begins. This is good. Oh, we're grabbing the position from X and Y. Yeah, that's okay. For now, that's okay. We're getting the colors. There's not going to be any shadow, I think. See, this is now the problem. So SX is going to be top -1 times 10. But this time it's not going to be times 10. Oh, interesting. It's actually going to be... So it's going to be times 8. Okay, so SSPR. SX, yes. 0, no. This is going to be 16. Now, these are going to be reversed, so 3, 9. And then XY. That's everything so far so good. Let's just skip the rectangle for now. I'm sorry. And let's just not do the center. I just want to create the edges first. And just, I'm getting nervous. I want to see something on the screen. And now we don't need that actually, or I guess we don't. We do need it. So SX is going to be card bottom times 8, but then plus. So it's like +1, +2, +3, +4. Don't need. Oh, we do need this. Then okay. And now we're gonna draw the bottom, right? So it's gonna be SX plus something. Let's go plus. No. It's still SX. It's 16. It's 3, 9. X plus 10. And keeping everything at Y. And we don't need the shadow. We can even do the rect fill now because I think I'm more confident on doing this. So it's going to be X plus 3Y, X plus 9, Y plus 8. And then let's see if we can draw this. Let's see if we can just draw this. Friggin' draw this. We have a draw card R, but it's, I don't know, whatever. We're just gonna do this because it's actually, Halo is gonna be more complicated once we have the curvature happening here. But for now, I'm happy to be just like drawing this like this. Draw card. Draw card 2. This won't work because the card is not going to have a position. See, we don't see it. It's there in the top left corner. It doesn't have a position. So let's put. This is awkward, but okay. I just want to see the card. Just want to make sure we can draw the card. There's the card. It looks good. Yeah. Okay. Woohoo! Let us add the symbol. And then we're gonna call the end of the stream. I think here's where next begins. So, well, that's gonna be 7. So yeah, it's 8 multiplied by 8. Multiplied by 8. The Y position is gonna be 26. It's gonna be 7 and 9. X plus 3. Oh, oh. I didn't know I can change the volume right here. Oh! Just press some button. I'm just saying, it works. It works. Is that positioning okay? I think, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, no, it looks okay. Okay, so we can now draw the card sideways. Let's do some to-do lists for this evening, and then we can wrap this up. So Halo. Okay, position. Okay, actually, better level gen. Don't want to deal with the scrolling for now. I just want to have the halo being rendered nicely. Position cards in Halo. So then if we have the cards in the Halo, then you said about having the girl move in parallax, and I think that would help avoid the Halo cards conflicting with the heaps. Yeah, we'd have to do the positioning with the girl, but this is here what to do with the girl. But I want to have the Halo first, so we know how much space we need. And at some point we need to drag cards or drop cards into Halo. Allow dropping cards into Halo. That's something we're gonna have to do at some point. I don't know how early, but I guess if if the Halo displays nicely, then that might be good. And then Halo curvature. curvature. That's kind of like a rough outline of where we're going. And then obviously while we work on this, we're going to develop some other problems. And we're going to deal with those problems. Okay, guys, so this was the morning stream, I guess, for today. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a great pleasure. And thank you for giving me all of the advice. I will try to do another evening stream this time around. The curvature is not going to be, I mean, it's going to be interesting. You will see. I have a plan. Yeah, we're gonna do the curvature this evening. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I probably will start around 9-ish, 9 Central European time. So if you want to know about that, yeah. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna pick up my baby girl from kindergarten. See you next time around, guys. Bye bye. Yes, everybody. Are we ready? Are we ready to get the stream started? Hi. Oh, that's a nice yellow. That's a nice yellow. I liked it. Okay, I am a little bit tired, I have to say. Snow. Hey, Snow. Yeah. Weren't you wear in the morning? Dang. Sí, por supuesto. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. I'm glad that you're here. Right, so I'm a bit tired, as I said. So this evening stream probably won't be going that long. I'm aiming for 1.5 hours max, because I have to hit the hay. I've been tired in the morning yesterday. Anyways, but yeah, there's things we queued up that I'm actually eager to hop into. I've been actually thinking about this all day. And there's some good stuff happening. Yeah, let's do a better level generation, because right now the levels are okay, because they let me test like the very long chains, how they look like. But also, oh, interesting, it doesn't have to scroll. But also I want the levels to be a bit more compact, so we can get the halo going. And once the halo is attached to the girl, then we can think about, you know, how to deal with a very long chain and what to do with that. But for now, I want to just generate levels that are just a bit more compact. So yeah, this is looking very nice. Thank you so much. Right, so here's my level generation, which is very silly. I have created a deck of cards, and I'm just putting them in random slots, but it's not. Yeah, it's just like random in random slots. So something we can do, for example, is instead of putting them in random slots, we can just put in. Can always put them in you know, like in rotating slots. So something like local I equals 1, then add heap I plus equals 1, I let's start with 0. And then let's go heap I plus 1. And then I equals I modulo 4. Like this, right? And that should make sure that we're getting always even distributions. Yeah. See, now we have more compact levels, and this gives us a little bit more space for the halo. Good. By the way, can we play a game? Can we play a game? Always a good sign that I'm kind of like eager to just like play the game a little bit. Oh yeah. And now it's over. And now it's over. No, it's not. It's not. Now it's over. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good. Three on one. Hey Benjamin, what do you mean with 3-on-1? Yeah. Okay, so this works now. Oh, there was a move left. Oh, I missed it. That's possible. That's possible. I'm not that great in solitaire. Okay, position cards in Halo. Drop cards onto Halo. Oh yeah, position cards in Halo means that the cards that are in the array of the Halo, that they are drawn in the right position. But I'm thinking of doing something else. You see. You see. I am thinking of doing a thing. You don't even know what's coming. Let me take a look. Yeah, see? I'm thinking of creating like a band here. Not like a rock band. I mean like a band of pixels. See? Something like, let's start here. That would be a good moment to start. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Something like this. Where is this going? Where is this going? What is he doing? Don't you worry. It's gonna be fine. See this red band? Red band? Here's brain space download. I don't know what. Okay, so we want to create the halo, right? We want to have create like the curvature of the halo, like in this mock-up. And I figured that would be maybe a bit difficult if we are drawing each card individually. I don't think that's a good idea, because then we have to do like, you know, a perspective correction on each card individually as we're drawing it, and then I think that's a bit of a that's difficult. Something we can do instead is we're gonna draw the halo. Hello, this is Brian. This is Ludokultur. Hi, Ludokultur. So we can Wait. Something we can do now is we can draw the halo into the sprite sheet and then draw the sprite sheet back onto the screen and do the perspective, like we pre-prepare the halo on the sprite sheet and then we just can draw the sprite sheet onto the... Wow, so many new people joining. That's nice. Turtle Quitty? Turtle Quitty. Hey, yeah! By the way, Ludo, you didn't do the Game by its cover jam today, this year, didn't you? Were you participating? Like organization, everything? Bretsky, hey, what up? Ah, the person that was asking for the dark mode. Yeah. Again, the dark mode was not on my to-do list, but now it might be. Yeah, it is pretty bright. It's quite unusual for Pico-8 to be so bright as well. Yeah, so the idea is that we have this red band, and the red band is where we're going to draw the halo, and then, hey, the Gakko is here as well. And then we're going to do the perspective correction on the already prepared thing. And the thing is, like, we have to draw maybe the halo just once into the sprite sheet. No, I was busy launching Wiki Arena on Steam. Wiki Arena? I have not seen this. Wiki Arena? What is Wiki Arena? Trivia roguelike. Where Wikipedia articles battle it out and you predict the winner. That sounds like a good idea. Guess the length and popularity of articles randomly pulled from Wikipedia's daily growth archive of 6. Well, I'm gonna put that into my wish list right away. Let's do a check this out. Check this out, guys. Guessing the length of Wikipedia articles. Huh, interesting. Seems good. It's not an expensive game. How do I? Oh, I can't. This is not Steam, right? It's just a browser. I'll definitely put it in my wishlist later. Cool. Good. Let's get this going. So what I'm thinking is. See, we have like this draw sideways thing, right? We had this function that draws things sideways, and I want to. Yeah. Oh, okay, man. There's so many steps we need to do. Okay. First of all, let us draw just the sprite sheet onto the screen, so we can see that sash, that red space. We want to see the red space. There we go. Draw card. No, that's not what we wanted. We want to go to the draw function. Draw. Can we just like draw game? Yeah, there we go. Draw game. Yeah, this is where we draw the halo. So let's do an SSPR. Source is going to be 0 something. Let's find out what something is. I have to say, like, the Zelda tunes are so catchy. Whenever I'm like running around now, I always like, because I listen to this all the time. So I just humming it all the time. It's insane. Let's do something like this. So we just see the red band. Okay. open. No. ASIP, right. I want to kind of see what height I initially envisioned. Okay, got it. Oh, the halo was supposed to be pretty high. See, it was supposed to be pretty high. Yeah, kind of like this is where the halo was in my concept art. And the head was even higher there, so it's a bit of an issue, but okay. Okay, we're drawing it on the screen, and so now we draw something into the space, and that's gonna be the halo, right? So let's do that next. Let's just do it every frame. That's okay. And for that, we can use this new function where we can switch things around, so draw statements happen on the sprite sheet and not on the screen space. But I forgot what the pokes are. So let me study the wiki for that, or I could watch watch my own video. Poke. Oh no, I didn't want to do poke. I want to poke. Well, let's go to the memory. Oh man, what is this? This is a family. See, Wikia. This is why nobody takes you serious. Or fandom. Ugh. I even have a blocker on and everything. Is it paused here on this website? No, it's blocking stuff, but apparently something goes through. There we go, draw state, right? Clipping rectangle. Some blocking tips in the chat. I like that. I like that. I thought this was all. I thought this was a draw state. Is it not a draw? Is it hardware state? There we go. Controls the mapping of the sprite sheet, enabling the screen data to be used as the sheet to allow for certain effects. The legal values, okay. The sprite sheet to be used as a drawing target. That's what we want. That's what we want. What do we have to poke in there? The legal values are 0. I guess 0 is... Wait, is that for that should be for the sprite sheet, right? Right. There are two legal values, 0 and and 5.5, right? 5.4 and 5.5. Okay, good. So this is how we're gonna draw inside the sprite sheet, and this is how we're gonna get it back again. Is what I'm thinking is gonna happen. And I guess this is when we're gonna draw the card. So let's go y equals, well, yeah, I don't know. Let's just get the values from above. Let's not get them from the card. I don't even need the y position. I already know that local y equals and we might change that later, but I just want to get something going. So 36 is what we're looking for, right? So y is 36. And then this position, just go 64, right? There it is. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, we can do like a rect hill. GG! 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 44. Palt 0 false. This basically resets that region. Oh my god. Little mistake, Rooney there. Honest mistake. Yeah. 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 Yes. What's up, Weeblul? Okay. Okay, missed the first part. Can I ask why we are drawing to the sprite sheet and back from it? I want to have the date, the images of the halo, like the cards in the halo. I want them have in my sprite sheet, so I can just draw from the sprite sheet onto the screen and do the curvature thing, because I want to do the curvature and drawing of the contents of the sprite of the halo. I want these to be two different steps, because mixing them together would be just like oof. But just drawing a line of the halo stuff, that's easy. That's something I can do. I just draw it in a sprite sheet and then it's there. And then from then on, having something in a sprite sheet that has to be does the curvature thing, that's an easy step. Okay, Here's the thing, maybe the cards is not something that we need to draw. Yeah, no, we definitely will do. Okay, but now we kind of have to generate some cards for the halo. So I want to have some cards in there. How many cards do we need? Let's put 4 cards. Let's put 4 cards in there. We have to kind of generate them. That's kind of like, ugh. We don't need that anymore. Because if you put just random cards in Halo, then they won't connect with each other. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, let us generate the cards in Halo differently. Let's just hard code this stuff. That's okay. Okay, we have one thing. And now when I'm drawing them, I don't want to draw them just like from left to right. Oh, I do want to draw them from left to right, but differently. So for I equals 0 to, no, 1 to hashtag Halo. 2. And then here we're gonna do I times 32. No, wait, it's like 11 or something. Let's just try that. I think it's gonna be 11. And I'm gonna add 3 more cards. Right, and it's gonna be here. It's gonna be 2, 3, 3, 4. Just so we have some data in the Halo, right? See, now we have a little Halo there. That's good. Let's get more cards in here. Let's just have 6 cards in here. I think that's gives us plenty of data. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Something I didn't like is how it doesn't. Whatever. I'm gonna do it later. What are we doing now? We are. Should I get more cards to the Halo? I think it would be good to fill the entire screen. Yeah, let's just fill the entire screen, and then we're gonna think about this later. So I want to do something like I-1 here. So we start at the left edge of the screen. Is that the right spacing? Oops. Oh wait, there's no 7, I think. It's back to 1, right? So we can just copy it of this stuff. Up, 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 up. All right, so now our goal is to take this band and to draw it in a different way so that we get the curvature and not just like this straight band. What? There's nothing could be easier than that, right? But actually, I actually did a prototype for this. I'm just going to copy the code from the prototype. Nope, that's not the one. Prototype. Yeah. Okay. This is the code. This is the. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Right. So for this was the code previously, but this is the new code. Okay. So here's an explanation what is happening. So basically, I remember maybe I made this video about circular masks, right? Like punching in a hole out in an image, basically. This is kind of like using the same code, one of the techniques you're using there, but instead of punching the hole out, like I used some code. There was like I think the second technique was like you draw some. Like the idea was to draw an image on a screen that had a circular shape that wasn't just like a square image, but had like a circular shape. And the way I would do it, I would draw a square image and then overwrite the edges with like a circular thing. And I would do it by just drawing each column, right? Like just drawing the circle column by column, or like the outer part of the circle, drawing it column by column. And I like introduced like I talked about some math and how to make this work and so forth. Now I can use the same technique to draw the stripe that we have in our sprite sheet, the stripe with halo content. I can draw it, column of pixels by column of pixels onto the screen, and then in the edges I will just shift the edges a bit down, and as I come to the center, I stop the shifting. So in the center it's not going to be shifted. But as I move outside, as I draw the columns outside, they will be drawn further down and down and down and down. And I'm using like this math this thing here, where it is it's describing a circle. By the way, I just realized I can reuse a function that I had previously. Then, so here's our main loop. This draws, so we're starting to draw all of the columns, and we're starting at exposition 16, and we go to 112. And HLP is like a little helper variable, and we do like lots of math to figure out where we are on the circle. And then this is pset. Okay, this is kind of like a test. This is like a test. We don't need that anymore. But this is where we're actually drawing the individual columns. So S is the source, right? It's 0 here. Where would you calculate it? Ah, yeah, we start at 0. Yeah, I remember how we do it. Yeah, that's okay. We could do that. And then, yeah, and then we just go through this process. You could just use I here. I think that's okay. So yeah. This is the source. And now this is the Y position. I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to use 36. Order 36. In here. That's 1 pixel width, 9 pixels in height. This is where we're drawing it to. This is now the height, like the vertical position. Oh, I forgot what it was, like 72 or something. And then minus HLP times 7, that's kind of like how far we're shifting down. HLP is going to be 0 in the center, and on the edges of the circle, it's going to get bigger. So the columns will start drooping on the outside. That's the idea. Why am I doing this? I don't need this. First try. First try. What's good? Yeah. That's the idea. It looks a bit funky. Like, see, the connections are a bit funky here. Like the puzzle pieces get a bit distorted, but you know that's how it works, right? Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, we're null point. Like what's the deal? I was ready to like flip the table and everything. It just works. Something I want to do here as well. While we're here, we're also going to do a line. We can do the backside as well. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, moving it would be better, and I agree. And that's something I want to do. I mean, we could do it right now. Oh, what? Oh, I tried to draw the line. Let's make it faster still. Faster! Outrageous! How does he do it? This is really nice, yeah. I like this as well. I think this looks nice. Okay. But it doesn't circle back around and so forth, so we still have plenty of stuff to do, but we know we're just laying down the groundwork. Let me draw the backside. I really want to draw the backside. I think that will also look really fine. Really fine. me check. I want to check some things. I want to see how high it is. It is 5 pixels high, and we're drawing it kind of like, you know, 18 pixels. Okay. Hey, Smelly Fish Sticks! You were feeling bad? Oh no! Oh no. Ninety 98. I'm measuring some things. And then the destination is going to be also I. And it's like 98 plus 5. And then comma, and then the color is going to be like this, 15. But oh man, yeah, no, it's good, it's good. We're gonna go plus this, plus help. Perspective on edges, make it smaller. Yeah, there's we can do more funky stuff, because right now it kind of looks as if the cards get longer as they get to the edges, because they should get smaller as they got to the edges, like because you kind of like, you don't normally look at them like this, but you look at them like this, so they kind of like horizontally squashed, but I did not implement that yet. Yeah, maybe we can do it later. But I don't know why it's so far down. Just feed it out. Let's just feed it out. Did you see this? That's a nice halo. Yeah, this is good. This is what I wanted. This is excellent. Now, of course, there's some problems. For example, we need to get our girl inside there and not like draw the halo around them. That there's like some little details that we still have to figure out. I missed it. How you're rendering it? No, I'm not using T-line. I'm using just regular SSPR. Drawing the halo column by column. You know, little slices, 1 pixel in width, 9 pixels in height, and then making the edges droop down along the circular edge. Yeah, like, the perspective I think might not be even needed. I'm not even changing the thickness. I'm just like moving them down. And the backside, that's less thick. The one in the peach color, that's less thick, and just because of that, it just already looks more three-dimensional. Yeah, it's you know, every programming challenge is usually solved by kind of like just breaking it all down, right? Okay, maybe this should be maybe a function, huh? Right, so what would be the next step? Let's see. Position cards in Halo. Well, okay, we kind of did the Halo curvature first. We did it wrong way around. We did the Halo curvature. We don't do the positioning cards in Halo technically. Yeah. We kind of have to figure this out. Drop cards into Halo. Okay. What time is it? We have half an hour. Half an hour. We can do this. Okay, so what I want to do now, I'm just like thinking while jamming out to this music. Right now I just like filled the entire thing with a halo, but it's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let me have less cars in Halo, so I can see how it looks like when we just have a few cards. See now, oh, this is actually really cool too. Now it's just a few cards, and I don't like how the few cards are just on the edge. So I want them to be in a center, because if I draw, like we have to walk, it looks really nice when there's a whole band in Halo, but I want to start with something which is like one card. You can be able to drag one card into the Halo. That's like the smallest Halo that you can have. I have now 3 cards in Halo, and if you drag one card in Halo, I don't want it to appear on the edge. I want it to be like dead center, right? So you can see what you put into the Halo. So yeah, so let us create a function called draw Halo. Let's call it prep Halo. Prep Halo or draw Halo? Let's go prep Halo. Because there's 2 different, like drawing the Halo to the screen, also or preparing the Halo in terms of like preparing the Halo on the sprite sheet. And I'm doing it in a special function because we might not be doing this every frame. But later on we can like always delete the functions again. Right, so I'm drawing the cards now. I want to center the cards. I want to draw center out. But technically I only want them to a certain degree, but okay, whatever. Center out Halo. The cards are 11 pixels in width. Local SX, it's called SX equals. So what we're gonna do is 64 let's take the number of Halo of hearts we have in a Halo, so hashtag Halo, multiply it by 11. That gives us the width of the Halo, and then we're going to divide it by 2. And then we're going to go something like 64 minus. Right, so multiply by 11 divided by 2, we can go like 5.5, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then when we draw the cards, we're going to draw them and it's really funny because like you put it there and it looks like normal, right? It doesn't even look like a ring, but once you add more cards to it, it will look like a ring. So let's just add another one. Still doesn't look like a ring. Did I make a mistake? When does it start looking like a ring? Ah, see now it's like what is happening there? And oh, interesting. So wow, do you have to add a lot of cards to it so it starts looking like this? See now we're getting there. What about piece sets, top and bottom in gray for empty space? Ah, so it's kind of like there's always a ring there, but sometimes it's white. Kind of like you're drawing them on a white tape. That's I don't mind. That seems cool. Yeah. So this is now something I wasn't really sure how to do this, and I guess that's something I'm going to figure out as we go on, because it's like no, it's good. Good ideas. Your last idea was good, so I don't mind. Yeah, and that's something I'm struggling with what to do, because like if it's just static like this, it doesn't really look that great. So it would be nice if it was rotating. And if it rotates, then it doesn't. Then it wouldn't be such a big deal that it's just a single card, right? Because then it's like, oh, okay, no, it doesn't matter. I'm kind of tempted to do this now. Let's try that. Let's go mouse X. Ah, baby! That feels so nice. Oh. Oh. That's very good. 128 minus mouse X. Let's make it so. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Pico-8 isn't supposed to look this weird. Whee! Yeah, don't mind the shadow. We're gonna take care of the shadow later on, but yeah, this is cool. See, this is good because it's good. The reason why I made the halo in the first place, that's the whole reason for this, is that this looping through, like the fact that this is a solitaire where you create loops, is a very important concept, but it's kind of difficult to convey this without showing some kind of ring, right? And creating like a circle, like a 2D circle, would be actually more difficult, I think. Yeah, in key mode it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. But it doesn't matter, like it's just like an experiment on how to make it, add maybe some more interactivity. So maybe I thought something like this, interactivity like this. Or for example, if I'm up here in this space and I'm moving cards around, then it would like slowly rotate on its own. And when I move my mouse in here, then it will like snap in, and because like of course the problem is that I will also want to drag in the things into here, right? Like I want to add, like, do we have something that would connect? No, we don't. Yeah, but the idea is that I can grab something and add it to here, right? But actually, no, that's actually pretty cool, because then I can add on both sides. This is good. Okay, Sinoja, bye bye. This is cool that you can add them to both sides. That actually feels pretty good. Oh man, What am I doing? What am I doing to myself? Okay, let us not talk too much about theories for now. I wanted to... Yeah, but it's good. Like, it's good to... because sometimes you, like, on paper, it's kind of difficult to imagine the interactions because they have something that are sometimes spontaneous, right? Things that feel natural are things that you try as you play around with something. Like, this playfulness is so important, and that's something that sometimes is difficult to pull off in video games, and that's something that it works, I think, really good with Pico-8 because you can whip up something like this fairly quickly, and then just playing around and seeing what works. Like, sometimes that's how you solve those problems. You just create it and then play it around with it and feel and see what looks good, what feels right. Yeah. The adding to each side is cool. Of course, I probably, right now it's just like, there is no delay. I would probably try to do a delay, so or like with the cars, right? So they fly back. So it's not just like, because right now I can do this, and I would love it to be like swinging it's more organically if I do that like this, but it's okay. Let us even add this option. That we can add something to this. That's something I want to do next. So it's like, we don't need this anymore, basically. Yeah, drop cards into Halo. So mouse drop cards into Halo, and then keyboard drop cards. These are the two big goals. What time is it? We probably can figure out the mouse stuff. Okay, so this is basically when we're dropping things, right? So that should be an update function. Where is it? Here. Yeah, drop drag. So here we would maybe the differentiation between dropping onto the columns and dropping into the halo. So something like if mouse Y is greater than 92, then and then I'm gonna call it drop halo. We definitely want to have some kind of feedback whether we're about to drop into halo or into the columns. But as we said, like all of this is stuff we still have to figure out. I just want to like add some I want to finesse the interaction with the halo, and I want to give you my permission. Give myself. I want to give myself permission for it to be just messy for now and not perfect, just so we can fine tune it later. There we go. Drop drag. let's copy all of this. Okay. Yeah, maybe, okay, we are about to copy a lot of the stuff here, but okay. Perfectionism is an escape from accountability. That's a nice way of putting it. Is that just... Was that it? Was that it? I can't believe it. What? Oh, I didn't close something, huh? But that's the thing I changed here. That seems fine. No, that's not the thing I changed. Here's the thing I changed. Ah, see. I guess you could check the start and end of the halo for matching shapes and auto-attach it if it matches the dragging heaves. Yeah. I would probably do that most of the time, but there will be situations where the things that you drag into the halo can attach to the beginning and the end. And for those situations, you want to maybe specify whether it will attach to one side or another one. But right now, I just like, see now it doesn't attach, but this will attach. No? Okay. Oh. So here I'm trying to attach to the halo, but it doesn't work because I don't have the right piece. Still not the right piece. Come on. There. How many times? How many times? Now. It worked. I attached something. I can build my little ring. So let us see if we start with an empty halo. That wasn't smart. Let's put something in there that actually can. Yeah. See, now we already have a game, man. I want to what do I want? I want to get to this guy or this guy. Oh, they're so buried. So now it would nice to be building on the other side, you know, and it's like, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So yeah, let's just make it so it automatically attaches to the left or right side, and then we can further down the line we can make it so that you can decide where it attaches, or you can like make the tiebreaker. For now, see, okay, so I don't need this. I think Halo constant move, but it stops to indicate you are about to add to Halo. Yeah, probably, yeah. Something like this, like rotating, and then when you move your mouse, the lower part of the screen is like, it like snaps into. The only problem is like the first time when a Halo is empty, how do you indicate that? But maybe there's like little dots along the line or something, I don't know. We're gonna figure this out. Right now I just wanna play the game. So this is a bit of an issue. Because it's like two different types of adding stuff to it. Okay, so if hashtag LNE is 0, or then this is when this is when we fail. It sparkles. Oh yeah. Gotta have sparkles. Else if so, this is a different way of connecting now, because now we're connecting the first entry from the what is this? Okay, let's block this guy. How do I? No, I don't want to. How do I? Okay, there we go. No, actually, report. Whatever. Why is it so complicated to report somebody for spam? Why did the music stop? There we go. Wait, it's still there, right? No, it's not. It's just here. Okay, good. No, it's still there. Why can I remove it? See, this is me. This is me. Ban. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ban. Why did the music stop? Okay. Right, where were we? We were adding things into the Halo for two different ways. Wait, I want to keep the sound effect around. So this is the normal way. The ban hammer, that's right, baby. They call me that. Don't call me that. Yeah, okay. we're starting at the first, and then we're adding them on the end. That was until now. But now when we're adding it at the beginning, we want to begin with the last one. So we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna add them. And then we're gonna add them to the beginning. So that's kind of a slightly different approach. And then there's going to be an else. Now here's something we have to think about, what we're going to do. Yeah. I know. Like this. And then, yeah, and then we're going to do all this stuff. And then the sound effects can go here. Yes, 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 yes. See, this goes swimmingly. Oh. Okay. Wavy line at the bottom. We need the wavy line at the bottom. So this would be good. This is not good. This is the same color. Or this would be also good. Can we can we dig somehow in there so to get it out? No, we can't, right? Oh, we might be able to. I'm impatient. Now, let's try it again. What do we put in there? Let's put just this entire thing here in there. And then, whoop. Oh! It didn't connect, but it should have. See? This should have connected to the top, but it didn't. Something went wrong. Oh yeah, I just did not do anything. I didn't change it. LNE like this. You need dev controls, delete cards in the way of testing. Yeah, maybe that would be a good idea. But I kind of like enjoy being able to also play the game a little bit, just kind of like see, kind of get better at it maybe as well. I don't know. Maybe you're right. See, now they connect. Which piece we're looking for? This would be good to get it. Okay, let's get it. Oh, Yes, it worked. Let's get this guy. Oh. I'm already playing the game, folks. I guess I need this one now. What about the other side? Oh man, I need this one. I need these two! Hey! Halo completed! That's the game! What are the connection rules again? Different color and symbol with the matching sides. Yeah. So they connect like puzzle pieces and you have to alternate colors. Just wondering a note here, but if you're only allowing tops to connect to bottom on the ribbon as well, it might be better to show the cards in the top horizontally as well, so it's more clear what can connect to the ribbon. Yeah, but also the cards are you can also connect them cards on the top as well. So that's kind of like something that you have to do as a. I mean, you could them show sideways. Yeah. I could just draw them sideways. That's true. It would solve maybe the scrolling problem as well. Might be something I have to think about. Yeah, the problem is like if I show them sideways and I don't have the nice symmetry anymore. Like aesthetically, it's kind of nicer. But maybe you might be right. Maybe I have to create like a mock-up for this. Yeah, I don't know. No, I can get 3 rows here very easily. It's just this is more of a traditional solitaire layout, and I get like nice symmetry. That's the reason why I have it like this. But it's true, yeah. You might not be able to see what connects to what. See, right now I might think like, wait, why doesn't it connect, right? But that's the one that is symmetrical. So wait, oh yeah, it doesn't connect. Yeah, so yeah, we might have to redesign this shape. Yeah, probably when I drag it into the bottom row, maybe the entire thing should flip sideways, yeah. To be honest, I like it this way. The Halo is the final collection. I want to see what I can stack on top first before dumping it into Halo. That's only my thought process. Soft lock you? Oh, no, I don't want to. Yeah, I was thinking about doing flip connections. One of my early prototypes had flip connections, but it was not good. Because you would have zigzag patterns, and yeah, it was. I think it's good if there's like one way. I think that's way less confusing. So what are we going to do here? Wait, that doesn't work. Yeah, that should work. So can we finish this? Yeah, we can. Oh man, this is a tough setup. Can we go from this side? This is not easy. Let's get like this. What? I cannot move it from here? Oh, yeah, it can go here. I can put it here. Oh, see, now I want to connect it on this side, but I connect it on the other side. Cannot use this guy. Am I locked? Am I locked? Did I lock myself out? I need this guy. Again, connect on the other side than I expected. Wait, can I even finish this now? Yeah, I can. It's fun. It works fun. It's already fun. I'm having a blast playing this right now. It's a bit too easy, maybe. But maybe I'm already used to it. Maybe the challenge is kind of like just wrapping your head around it more than just, you know, the difficulty. Yeah, and now I'm being incepted. I'm thinking about whether I maybe should put the thing sideways. I have to think about this. All right, guys. I think I will close the stream for today. This was very productive today. I think I'm loving it so far. Thank you so much for joining me on this shorter stream. Tomorrow, as always, we're gonna do a morning stream and then maybe an evening stream. We're gonna see about that. Yeah, tomorrow I have to bring my daughter into the dentist. That's gonna be fun and stressful. Fun. I wonder how we're gonna make levels harder or easier. Just using seats, or if you need another mechanic or something. Yeah. That's also something in the back of my mind. All right. See you next time around, guys. Bye bye.